Hello. Hi. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying this Sunday evening. The five things you're going to hear are going to be very disturbing, and it might question your taste in women. Now, anyways, I'm going to mute Squiggleton real quick. I know six people are apparently supposedly viewing this, but only Kingdom Hearts Freak has been saying things. I'm sorry, I didn't have a title for this episode, so Waifu War Crimes it is. And yeah, there is a good chance I might be playing No Man's Sky. And I realize I'm not even in this fucking voice chat. Hang on a second.
Talking about?
Alright, I'm back. I'm here.
What was that intro?
What?
I don't even know what you were going through. It's like you may see some disturbing things. It was like a bad Twilight Zone intro. I love it.
My life is a Twilight Zone season.
Dude. Right, oh man, that one post I absolutely love. It's like, oh, the kid said that the 10 plus 9 is 21. But that is correct. What? Every math equation is 10. Yeah, equals 21. No, that can't be. Also, we're aliens. Oh, it's one of my favorite posts.
Get me off this plane. Why should I help you? You're Hitler.
Oh no, Ava Braun, help me! God, man, that whole bit is so good. I think my favorite part is Bender going, saw it coming.
Probability. So yeah, the songs I played are Ken's theme from Puzzle Fighter and Hitler's theme. No, this is Hitler's theme in Persona 2.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite recognize that. I haven't really. To be honest, I am a fake fan, and I started Persona 2 and never finished.
You're a secondary fan.
Oh, I'm such a secondary. I mean, hey, I did play Nocturne, which is, I guess, the one they say you have to play. So.
I did play. I'm a secondary Dragon Quest fan. I didn't play any of the main games. Instead, I just played Builders, and I'm not even a Minecraft fan. Game's fun.
That game did look fun. Yeah. I've been playing
I want to play the
Survivors.
sequel because it has three player co-op.
Yeah.
Don't know why they have that specific number.
Yeah, well, when it comes to gaming stuff, I've been streaming Elden Ring and stuff, but after I heard what Pat said on the podcast and saw like every VTuber play this, I'm like, shit, I should check out Vampire Survivor. And yeah, Vampire Survivor is fun. I am a sucker for roguelikes, so a roguelike bullet hell is kind of interesting.
I'm indifferent on roguelikes, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I find them very addictive. I love Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, Hades is a blast. I need to continue playing Hades.
Great, so is Cryptid Necrodancer.
Necrodancer's a lot of fun, yeah, but no, I do know. So here's my weird one: Nuclear Throne. I thought I would really, really like, and like it because a lot of the appeal of roguelikes is that you can have a bad run or you can have an amazing run where you like can't lose. Nuclear Throne like feels like all the weapons aren't that great. There's nothing like insane you can do, and a lot of the combos are kind of weak.
Man, look at this. This is the version 1.7 update on Elden Ring I'm looking at right now.
Oh.
Some errors in the text have been corrected. In addition to the above, various errors have been corrected. That's it.
That's so terrible.
That's all it says.
Oh, this is why you gotta follow Zuli. Okay. Prevented a bug. Okay, I actually do know about one of the bug fixes they mentioned. Okay, yeah, the Cerulean tier revised, revised downwards. That was a bug. Fixed a bug with, Millennia, who would heal herself from missing attacks, which was fucked. And then there was and then prevented the AI breaking, which that was a pretty common thing. On the Illustrated Tree Spirits, I could consistently break their AI.
Hello games, goodbye money.
Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, Matt. Enter the Gungeon is very good. Yeah, Warner Bros. Considering Leonard Amber Heard go from a contract. I mean, can like make it go faster? I guess
Please?
it's like what the fuck? Why are you keeping her around this long? Although, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Johnny Depp not being in Fantastic Beasts is dodging a bullet.
Yeah. Let Mads Mikkelsen take the L. He can afford it.
He can afford to take an L.
I mean, he cushioned the blow when he decided to insult Jared Leto in his method acting.
I love that. Is such a
like,
good.
Okay, yeah, you're method acting. Whoop-de-doo. But what if the product you're in is shit?
What was the? Did you know what Robert Pattinson had to say about method acting?
Yeah, nobody method acts a nice person or something along those lines.
I would love to hear a story come out that like Tom Hanks method acted as Mr. Rogers or something. Well, oh wait, there is that Weird Al movie. I hope that's method acted.
I don't know if we're gonna have any mechs because I haven't seen a robot yet because I'm still just dicking around in space.
Yeah, the biopic is Daniel Radcliffe, right? Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe. So I hope Daniel Radcliffe method acts as Weird Al Yankovic. Because he's also a really nice guy. I remember there's a thing that was brought up that I really liked, is that it's crazy realizing that out of everyone in the music industry, Weird Al is probably the the center of morality and the cleanest. And now, as time has gone on, in Hollywood, the only people who seem to have never had a scandal is the Jackass crew. They all cleaned their lives up, like they were in drugs, and they've never hated women, they've only hated their own testicles.
Love women more than your testicles. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story. If you hate your testicles, you can't hate anybody else.
Put women over your balls, which is a sentence you probably shouldn't say out loud anyways.
I don't know. Yeah, you can say that one. You can say whatever you want out loud, really. Oh, but I actually did watch a bunch of anime this week.
Ooh, what's
because
this one?
I've been running at the gym, and whenever I do that, I run for about an hour, so I watch 2 episodes of an anime, and then I watch like some random YouTube video. So I did finish Ranking of Kings, and Ranking of Kings, I can't remember if I finished it last week or this week. But Ranking of Kings has the worst case I've ever seen of, yes, I've committed war crimes, yes, I've committed atrocities, but did you consider the fact that I was sad once?
Oh no.
It is, like, really bad. Now, I appreciate the morality in Ranking of Kings being questionable, but the fact that, like, so many people overlook, like, horrible atrocities is kind of baffling. Like, there's straight up a scene where a character, like, lets a child get tortured and then kills them, and then you're like, and then like the one person who objects to it and kills a bunch of the soldiers over torturing a baby, is like immediately in prison. You're supposed to go like, yeah, but I was following orders. I was just doing what I had to at the time. I was like, bitch, you're the king right now. They're your orders, you dumb fuck. It was like this weird thing. It's like talking to his brother, who's the king, and he's just going like, "Yeah, well, what can you do? I can't control them." I was like, "Bitch, you're the king! You fucking idiot!" And then there was like kind of a severe, that's like I think that was like one of the biggest problems. And then like there's this one group of characters, and only one of them is consistent. Like you know how anime has like the big 4. It's that thing where it's like, oh yeah, I got shield bro, and spear bro, and knife bro, and then there's sword guy. All of them are shitbags, except for shield guy. Because shield guy is like, he's the only one who's consistent, like, nope, I protect the queen. I will protect the queen with my life. And that's been his motivation the whole time, and everyone else's motivations are flopping all over the place. And then there's just parts where it's like, oh man, I tried to kill like 4 times, wanna forgive me, bro? And it's like, okay, fine, the music is sad, I guess I'll forgive you. Overall, really well done series. That's just the issue I have with it. I think it kind of falls apart at the end for that reason, because they're way too... For a series that is, like, actually kind of brutal and kills a lot of people, and, like, the main character does have a no-kill policy, and, like, that remains consistent, like, man, they forgive some awful people. Even people who are, like, who have consistently shown that they're not above murder are like, no, okay, I won't kill you. Now, I'm
Yeah, that
usually a
ship looks cool. I
fan...
want that as a ship.
Man, I appreciate that villains get murked in JoJo really hard, and the main characters really, really like to murder.
Really like to beat the shit out of those dog murderers.
Yeah. Like, so the villain, a lot of the villains in JoJo are beyond redemption, and they know that. And I will say, Diavolo's a piece of shit. I don't think he deserved what happened to him. What happened, yeah, the 7-page Muda is the most, like, deserving thing ever, and I love it. God, there's a, I gotta catch up on part 8, because there was, like, a terrifying villain, and he gets, it is, like, the most, it's, like, the most climactic and anticlimactic thing what happens to him. He's straight up, like, just begging for his life. Main character punches his head in half. Just like a single punch, just destroyed. It's amazing.
Man, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen any anime this year. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing
Well, you know what?
pulling my interest.
I appreciate Spy X Family. And yeah, that one is really good, and I appreciate any anime that is about people in their 20s. Even if it's a spy and an assassin, I still appreciate that they're in their 20s. Because goddamn, that's rare. Although, it's another one of those anime that feels like it's propaganda by the Japanese government going, please fucking have kids!
Oh,
We need
it's
you
an
to...
Abe show?
What?
It's
A little
Abe
bit.
Show?
A little bit, yeah. It's going, please have children. We don't want to go extinct. Have children already. Look at how cute Anya is. Please create your own. What the hell? Well, there was this one anime that I remember was, like, all about sex, and it had, like, a minor controversy because when they were promoting it, they were handing out condoms at a manga store. And I don't remember what anime this was. But I remember that was another one that was kind of like that. Beelzebub was sort of like that, too, because the main character was raising a baby.
Alright, that's good.
Hey, that's my problem, is I enjoy stuff, but I rag on the things I enjoy. That's like, I liked Ranking of Kings a lot. I just thought it had a lot of problems, and I think their problems were really fun to bring up. I think the show is overall very well done.
I just didn't care.
Yeah, no, that's like the thing. Like, when I rag on something, you have to realize it doesn't always come from a place of hate. When it comes from a place of hate, you know it. But, no, I will say Ranking of Kings is very well done. The only issue I had is that the second half, once the training arc happens, it really cuts a lot of the tension, because, like, oh, well, the main character kinda doesn't have a weakness anymore.
Well, this here is an alien beaver sloth thing.
Yes, alien.
Alright.
Yeah, Spy X Family is really good. And the other anime I started watching, just from the premise, and I'm really enjoying it, is Love After World Domination. Which, again, I'm like, oh, cool, adults. God damn it, they're in high school again! But I'm happy that they actually, like, it felt like sort of relatable. So the plot of Love After World Domination is essentially, what if the Red Ranger was secretly dating Rita Repulsa? Yeah, because that's the plot. The leader of the Sentai crew, essentially the Red Ranger. Yeah, it's called the Gelato 5. They're all named after ice cream flavors. It's great. Yeah, his transformation frame is Gelato 5, Strawberry Red, Flavor of Justice. And it's like, oh, that's good.
Yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to find copper on this planet?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't. here's the thing. I don't focus as much of my media consumption on South Korea as
Same.
much as Japan, so I wouldn't really know. I mean, I heard K-dramas are entertaining, but I think I hate the K-pop industry. And I think Psy is wonderful, and I'm really happy he produced a new album recently. I think he's the only K-pop artist that has artistic merit, because so many of them are just like constructed in a factory and all have the same plastic surgeon, are just so artificial and weird. Where I don't know of any K-pop group that is as interesting as Deadlift Lolita, which is Lady Beard, that cross-dressing guy, professional wrestler with who has a giant beard, and a idol who got famous for being a deadlifter. So she's just ripped as hell. Just tiny, cute, Japanese girl who can, like, rip you in half. And they have their own idol group, and it's great. Although they go through new projects like crazy, so they probably aren't even recording anymore. They were probably a one and done.
So how's everyone enjoying the stream?
Yeah.
Right now I'm just exploring strange new worlds.
Yep.
Seek out new creatures. Yep. And
so yeah,
hope to
Oni,
God that these fucking edibles kick in.
Yeah. Well, no, hey, that's the thing. I will always pronounce the X in Spy X Family, because why else is it there? It might be sneaky because it's a spy, but no, it's an X. I'll always call it Hunter X Hunter, Kiss X Sis. Nobody has ever called Kiss X Sis Kiss Sis. So yeah, if there's an X in there, it's there. Maria Xholic.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of bugging this bipedal bear thing.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love. Somebody just see a weird
anything.
He's like a weird porcupine man. I like him.
I know. The creatures don't look fucking weird anymore.
Yeah, they look weird, but the fun kind of weird, man.
Yeah, they look.
Good job, Hello Games.
I wonder if it's possible to literally. Ow! What the hell hit me? Oh, these fucking Venus flytraps.
I mean, well, Kingdom Hearts fan, I'm not interested in Destiny. Are you interested in Destiny?
Nope.
Yeah, I generally was never even into Halo, so.
Oh, I love Halo. I'll say that.
I'm good at Halo. I played it with friends when I was a kid and had a good time, but I was just never that into it.
Now look at this guy. He's got like armadillo scales, but he kind of looks like a cheetah.
Hot take: the shotgun in Halo has always been cooler than the energy sword.
I would agree with you if it was double barrel.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, it acts like a double barrel with how crazy it is.
Oh, God damn it.
But, oh man, what was the... No, yeah, but, yeah, Spy X Family's great, but that was that... I don't even call it a controversy. It was basically the main character on Twitter got dunked on by everybody for the day, and that's all it is. Like, you can't call one person saying something a controversy. But basically somebody said, like, oh man, I hate how they sexualized the little girl in the show. And every shot was like the dad holding her, or like just being like supportive. And it's like, yeah, that's how loving parents act. I'm sorry that you didn't have a loving father. I mean, my dad wasn't very affectionate, but he still loved me and like would always like, we bonded over different things like woodworking and watching Star Trek.
You know, Jay, this reminds me of an episode of Star Trek.
Yep. Remember the episode of Star Trek where, yeah, where Jonathan Frakes had to be a good dad?
And I watched the episode with my mom and we both cried.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think my mom was ever into Star Trek. Shame, so I think she'd probably enjoy it. If she ever gave it a chance. I think it's because my dad was my dad's like one of those people who would like over-explain everything. I think he explains it wrong too, because he forgets everything all the time. Like, I don't think I've seen this movie with my dad. We saw this in theaters together. So, oh, really?
Let's let me get thermal recharge this way. I'm gonna see if there's any copper inside the caves.
Oh yeah, exploration is fun. Yeah, but the oh yeah, so the general thing with love at the end, love after world domination. So main character Gelato Red falls in love, like love at first sight, immediately like falls in love with Reaper Princess, who is like one of the top dogs in her like evil group of like a bunch of Sentai villains. So you get like Bear with giant laser cannon, Also, new waifu is Beast Princess, because oh my god, tomboy with like barbarian look, yeah, who's just screaming and like hyper all the time. It's like, oh, I love her. Oh, also dark skin, yes, everything in my criteria. And dark skin tomboy barbarian girl. And also main girl is very cute too, because she's got that goth aesthetic. Yeah, basically, so they start secretly dating, and then they have to feed each other information so they can meet up to pretend to fight, and then they have to like run away and go on dates while pretending to be in feuds with one another.
That's
So it's
great.
fun. It's like, hey, like I recommended we attack the amusement park so we can go on a secret date and ride roller coasters. Yo, I'm in. Let's go. And they're both idiots who don't know how to date.
Oh,
Like, main
great.
dude only knows how to work out. It's really fun. I will say I do appreciate they did get something that made me forgive the main character being in high school, because Reaper Princess lives in the dorms for that, so it's like whatever. It doesn't really matter how old she is. She lives on her own and all that. But main character being in high school like did come back once because he gives her his phone number. She calls up and then his mom answers the phone, and he's like, yeah, sorry, I don't have a smartphone. So you need to buy a smartphone right away. It's like, yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah, so he has to screen his evil girlfriend's call through his mom for a little bit. And she looks like a Cromartie High School character. Yeah, I recommend this show. It's actually pretty fun. Yeah, Love After World Domination. Yeah, it's only 4 episodes right now. But yeah, holy shit, I've actually been watching anime. But yeah, I've been mostly kind of stuck in my usual schedule of streaming my Nuzlocke and Elden Ring, kind of back to back, like 4 times a week, 'cause I'm crazy. And so Nuzlocke going pretty well. I'm a little bit more than halfway through. I had to start over at one point. Elden Ring, I'm at the point where I can either rush to the ending. I would say.
I'm just chipping at this damn.
Yeah. Shelton Benjamin. I don't know who Shelton Benjamin is.
Oh.
Oh,
Shelton Benjamin is pro wrestler, Team Angle.
I figured he was a pro wrestler, but yeah, he's getting released again, man. Releasing people left and right during record profits. What assholes.
Alright. Now where is my base?
I do remember when
It turns out I already had a terrain tool thingy.
Terrain, nice. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who was playing it, but I think it was Matt or something was playing the new WWE 2K game that's like actually good because they spent more than a year making it.
Yeah, and I bet.
And I remember he wanted to play as Brennan Williams. I was like, damn it, all I can pick is Maskless Mace. Man, what a poor guy. He's like, he has such a good look. He's such a huge weeb, and then they put him on that horrible gimmick team. Yeah, the Retribution or whatever the fuck they're called.
Oh yeah.
Poor Mace. I guarantee you probably picked that name just to reference Mace the Dark Age because he's that kind of nerd.
Boy, I wish. I doubt it, but I wish.
And they probably shackled him with that name. I mean, his old name was Dio Madden because he thought it sounded cool and he wanted to be called Dio.
Chromatic metal.
Yeah, is it Kenny Omega who has the one-winged angel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because Brennan Williams had the Cruel Angel's Thesis, which is pretty cool. That's a much better name, actually. Cruel Angel's Thesis sounds way cooler.
And referencing Evangelion is better than referencing
normie shit like Final Fantasy VII. Soccer Wars PS4. Man. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. So, Hey, you know, oh damn it, you know what? That was the title I was at. That was one of the titles I was thinking of that I forgot about, which is the Wii U grave is empty. Start digging the PS5's library
Ooh.
because because Bug Snacks is coming to the Switch.
Oh no, it's finally Oogeddon.
Ooh, okay, what?
Oogeddon.
Yeah, but I
Game
did
of
pick up Bug Snacks on
times.
PC because it was $20. And I'm kind of curious about that game. I might stream it because that's like I like horror aimed at kids because it gets interesting, like what you can do and how you have to get creative with it.
Alright, let's see what this distress beacon said.
You know what? Hot take: Evangelion, pretty good. Damn, I still haven't watched the final movie.
Same. Don't say
Probably get
anything,
on that.
guys.
I mean, I did take edibles and watch Fritz the Cat yesterday because I never saw Fritz the Cat. Fritz the Cat was a fun watch.
Awesome.
That
I got a new upgrade for my mining beam.
nice. Ever seen
A
that
pulse
movie or
cutter.
no?
Which movie?
Fritz the Cat.
No, I'm not for
Well, you know, fair enough. Yeah, made by Ralph Bakshi on like a no budget, and the reason I watched it was because there was that. I guess I follow Ralph Bakshi on Twitter because I didn't realize he had a Twitter account. I figured he wouldn't do that, but I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta follow this guy then. Because he commented on that one senator going like, man, kids aren't even safe from cartoons. Back in my day, you could put on cartoons for your kids and not worry. And all Ralph Bakshi commented was a smirking face. Which, yeah, because Fritz the Cat is the first rated X cartoon that was ever made. And yeah, it earns that X rating. I never saw Nine Lives of Fritz the Cat. I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but I know it's generally not liked because I guess everyone accuses the first movie of having shock value, but it kind of has like a big political statement behind it about how like out of touch like 60s progressivists were, and how that like many of their beliefs were based on making themselves feel better rather than helping anybody. And I guess that the second movie is more based on shock value. It's kind of unfortunate. Which, yeah, watching the movie, I could definitely see that because Fritz is a hypocritical asshole who is always getting other people killed because he's trying to be like, nah, man, I'm a poet, I'm so cool and deep, and he's just fucking everyone over. Leaves his girlfriend in the desert to die at one point, and you never see her again.
Oh, base is way the fuck over there. I don't
He also
have any
burns.
launcher
He also
pads.
burns down his college. Believe like, man, who wants to study for tests when you got to get out there and see the real world, man? I'm dropping out. I'm gonna go to San Fran where it's real. Then he actually burns down his entire college.
This guy
Late
sounds
year?
like a jerk.
I don't know. Late year. Oh, I mean, that's
Buzz
the point.
Lightyear.
Oh, Buzz Lightyear. I mean, I have a Disney Plus. I'll watch it for free when it releases. I never finished Assassination Classroom. I kind of got bored after the first season. Why the hell did they make that one character like the cutest girl in the whole show? Yeah, that's a boy. you draw a cute girl, say it's a boy. Why is this allowed? That's like my favorite header for any 4chan post. I don't know why it's so funny to me. And there's like that blonde, there's that blonde spy girl who everyone just hates. It's like, you might be hot, but what? You might be hot, but you got a bad personality. I like those characters sometimes. Like the teacher in Persona 4, who really wants to fuck her students.
Oh yeah, that skank.
I like her. She knows what she wants. I got actually play the Golden.
Tritium, the thing that I need to power my machine.
I mean, it depends what you consider a mech, because technically, as a brain piloting a skeleton, we all are mechs. I'd love to, man. Why don't they have a new Power Stone? Why won't they let anybody make a new Power Stone? The cowards. It's like poor. What the hell's that guy's name? The guy from the Jet Set Radio. Yeah, director.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I know what his accomplishments are and all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Not. Wait a minute. Maybe it's just the music guy.
If you're talking about the composer, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hideki Naganuma. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Who's like, I just want a new Jet Set game, but they refuse to make one. So I guess I'll just do music for a spiritual successor. Hideki Naganuma is very funny. I do follow him on Twitter. Which, speaking of Twitter, a lot of people had a meltdown about Mombot coming back. Mombot 2. Yeah, Mombot 2 based for her own good. All it was a Japanese woman who's like, yo, I like video games, and people who like say video games are bad don't know what they're talking about. And everyone's like, yo, you gamer gator! What's wrong with you? And then like they've been like just angry about it for 3 years, and then she came back. I was like, yo, I'm down.
And then people are angry again.
But I think my favorite comment is like, you fuckers have been mad about her for 3 years straight. She hasn't even been on the platform.
Oh no. Is this the fault of Elon Musk?
Apparently so. She did thank Elon Musk directly in her comeback tweet.
That's hilarious.
Which, I don't like Elon Musk, but hey, if he's doing this guy's stuff, I'm like, okay, I'll accept the enemy of my enemy for the time being. I like when people... It's go, man, we should leave this platform, promise? Because I don't like the Tumblr refugees. I'll say that.
Yeah. They should be in camps.
A nice camp where they get plenty of sunlight and can touch grass for once.
They realize that their frappuccinos aren't that important.
Oh no, Mad. Anime is trash, but it's the kind of trash I like.
Man, speaking of weird things, remember when I talked about Quantum TV last week?
Yeah. Oh, that's been going places.
Oh, the fact that he narked on Ackman's mommy over a YouTube video.
Oh, what a loser. Oh, McFoley leaving Twitter because of Elon Musk? It's like, you know what? I think that Elon Musk owning Twitter is, like, stupid, but if it's anything like anything else he's done, he's not gonna do anything, because he's an expert at doing nothing. I've never seen anybody do nothing better than he does, so...
Man, this planet looks creepy.
Yeah, no. Elon Musk is a piece of shit and I don't like him, but, like, I don't think he's a threat. I mean, I'm probably not going to stream Xenoblade Chronicles because I don't have a capture card, and I'm not sure that Darkscreen's really into Xenoblade.
Leaving Twitter? Why?
I'm assuming because of Elon Musk. Let's see. Now where are we going to get his reaction to the stunner?
God. It's on his Facebook page.
Okay, good.
But yeah, that was a hilarious clip. Okay, apparently I learned to build a... Oh wow, I can build a save point. That's a thing in this game.
Yeah, fair enough. It's going to add that... All he says is he's giving serious thought to leaving Twitter in the near future because he said I don't have a good feeling about where the platform is heading. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean,
neither do
honestly, here's the problem: is that the only reason I'm on Twitter is for shit posts. I don't use it for anything serious.
Same here.
Yeah, like I follow porn artists and shit posters. Like, what's the point?
Same.
Like,
here,
yeah, don't.
Shout-outs
The second you take anything seriously, it's like you're gonna lose it. Like, I enjoy Facebook because I'm friends with people I actually like. If I don't like somebody on Facebook, I unfriend them. Has anybody thought about that? It's not that hard. Don't comment on public posts. They're poison.
Oh man, this place is a hot zone too. Jesus Christ, it does.
Oh man, get Wooly out of the hot zone. no, anime can be good, but all media is trash. If I enjoy something, it's probably trash because I'm trash.
And
Elon
our
Musk
audience needs to know that we're just fucking around.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it should. I can't believe you've known us for how we've been doing this for how long, and you don't realize that I just say stuff to get a rise out of people most of the time.
It's been about 2 years.
Yeah. Wow. Yep. Yeah. Right around the interspecies reviewers.
And then everyone's like, "Oh man, this show ain't." Oh shit! Ow. This show ain't the same, man. Multifire should have came back.
Hey, Multifire?
Another friend of mine who used to.
Oh, okay. I remember the old days with the other stream. What was the? Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, the Yuji Naka thing. Yeah, so pretty much the oh wow, this is stuff still coming out.
Oh, what happened this time?
So Yuji Naka is filing a lawsuit against Square Enix.
Oh my god, Pat was talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these. I can't tell if they're birds or butterflies.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
look at this bird.
Yuji Naka, the director of...
This bird got butterfly wings.
Oh, that's my favorite song by... oh, damn. That's my favorite song by Smashing Pumpkins. Or wait.
I said bird with butterfly wings.
I know. I'm being an asshole.
Alright. Where do I get Dihydrate Gin again?
We'll work on your aim then. No telling that your average anime hater, the lack of self-awareness is staggering. I mean, here's the problem with hating anime. You're not hating a genre, or you're hating a medium. Like, you can't say all comics are trash, because comics are so widespread that you can't really like say that. You can say like, oh, mainstream comics by this company are trash. Yeah, but like, there's always going to be like something that goes against your preconceived notions. Like anime is anime is not a genre, it's a medium. You can say shonen anime is trash, harem anime is trash as a whole, but it's like, yeah, you can't say all anime is bad because there's so much of it, and much of it is like fat. Like you can't put Pop Team Epic.
This thing just looks like a ball of nipples.
Yeah, like you can't put Pop Team Epic in the same category that you would put Grave of the Fireflies. Like those are the most different like meat things, and you can't put like you can't put The Little Mermaid in the same properties you'd put a Scanner Darkly. That's why animation is a different medium. Yeah, you can't really say that about. Yeah, like you say you hate a genre, and I'd be okay with it, but for the most part, even in genres I don't like, there's always going to be something I will enjoy. Like, hey, I don't like Shonen Ai, but I like Wolf's Rain, and that's basically Fujo bait.
Okay, that's beautiful. At night, you get to see the rings on the planet very vividly.
I haven't heard anybody say that. I mean, I don't think there's any Xenoblade Chronicles 2 stuff that gets spoiled in Smash. There's a big Xenoblade Chronicles 1 thing that gets spoiled in Smash, but I can't think of anything from 2. They don't even have a coffee with cream in Smash referenced, so that's like a pretty big spoiler. I like that that's the official name that people decided to call that character, because there is a big spoiler character in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and they just called him number 7 because of the 7th member that joins your party. And then there is a big twist character in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that everyone just calls Coffee with Cream. Because that's how they explained their existence at one point. I don't think they explain everything about Best Girl. And it's exception to the really hate on a medium as long as it's anime. Yeah, I mean, that's like... I mean, hey, if you say Castlevania or Avatar's in anime, that shuts them up because a lot of the people who hate anime just jerk off to Western stuff that's animated like an anime. a lot of it is just bad xenophobia about Japan.
Yeah, that's why they didn't praise Miyazaki for his wonderful UI design in Elden Ring.
Yeah, because that
wasn't
got
American.
good. Because it wasn't from the book they learned from and the weird hive mind they have. Yeah, but Yuji Naka, director of a bunch of shitty Sonic games that I still are guilty pleasures, like Sonic Adventure 2. Basically, he was... Oh, I'm trying to remember a story that came out that was great. That was there was this one guy at Sega who he straight up said like, "Hey, the QA team is saying that the design in this game is bad. You should change some stuff up." He goes like, "They were paid to say that. Nobody would say that of their own volition. Like they don't know what's right." And then he goes, "Hey, could you give him the translation for fuck off?" And he's like, "There's no term in Japanese that means that." "Okay, fine. I'll say it myself. Fuck off." And he just yelled that at Yuji Naka. I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." It's like that is the Japanese translation, close enough. But while designing Balan Wonderworld, he was just being stubborn, like egotistical, and just awful to work with, and like mistreating his entire staff to the point that 6 months before release, they said, "This isn't going anywhere. The game is awful. You don't know what you're doing. You're ousted from the project. We're gonna put someone in your place." So he was ousted from the project, and that's around the time they added all the cutscenes because they had to try and salvage the game by any means necessary. And so Yuji Naka's furious because like, "Hey guys, it's not my fault the game was bad. It's the fact that that they removed me as director after 6 months. Like, you can't make a game bad after 6 months. Like, they tried their best to salvage what was in that game. And that game is awful. So, oh boy, I can't wait for the What Happened Part 2.
Oh, yeah. Let's see,
I don't think has he ever done a... Oh, no, he did a Part 2 for Fallout 76, I think. Oh man, I'm hungry. I did get back from the gym before the stream, and I ran my full hour. Watched 2 animes, watched an episode of Spy X Family, and loving After World Domination, having a good time. Man, I'm actually gonna be watching a lot of anime because I'm generally trying to hit the gym every day before Colossal because I want to cosplay Let Me Solo Her. Start my new job on next Monday. That's the funny thing, is Melania is like all my preferences. She's like an 8-foot tall redhead with a katana who like can like do some cool shit. And I'm like, "Oh, but fuck that bitch. She hurt my favorite character in the game." Which, yo, speaking of which, I'm gonna stream the Radon Festival on Monday. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to get Alan there because I don't think he'll believe when he sees that boss fight because it's insane. And I don't think you're there yet, so I don't want you to get spoiled. But yo, the Radon Festival is cool.
Nice.
I think you would really like General Radon. He is my favorite character in the game. Besides maybe Ranny, because Ranny is precious.
Alright, let's see where I can go next.
Although I might like Zarya now, because I missed Zarya's entire quest line in when I played through the first time. So I'm going to definitely do that as Hogan. Gonna get some of that snussy. I saw a post a while back that made me just cackle for like 5 minutes straight, but it's like, "Hey guys, what's the female version of Bussy called?"
Sure.
Dumb things like that make me laugh for some reason. Isn't the Radon Festival so cool? So yeah, that's the thing I didn't know, is that there's like 2 versions of Redmane Castle. There's a version that you go through that's like an actual dungeon, and then there's the version that's like all cleared out for the festival. And I did the regular, I did the regular, the regular version on my last stream, and then unlocked the Radon Festival through like a different means than I did in the first playthrough, which I thought was fascinating that they can just do that. What are your thoughts on having how they got their viewpoint in a source material story when it spoiled other media work? I mean, I I like when the world's expanded, but I think sometimes doing too many spin-offs can really hurt the overall storyline. Like I guess that's the problem with the Invincible comic series, that you're not going to get the whole story because so much of it is spin-off comics. And that's why I'm really excited for like how the animated series is going to go, because it's overseen by the writer of the comic, and he's going, yeah, I'm gonna try and like get this to work out better and be paced better, because I guess a lot of stuff that happens in season 1 doesn't happen until way later in the comics. And that's actually the one issue I have with American comics, is that even an indie comic like Invincible has the problem where they tried to build an entire universe with spin-offs, and you need to read all of them to get the full story. It's like, oh, damn it, what are you doing?
Oh man, did you? It's like, aren't you gonna introduce me to these other characters? Well, did you play all the spin-offs? I only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 because I thought that's all I needed.
That's all you need. Oh man, you gotta know, you gotta play 358 over 2 days and Birth by Sleep and all that, and they're like, fuck you.
Also, there was a spaceship here 5 seconds ago, and now it just fucked off.
There's a spaceship here. It's gone now. Let's see how many chapters. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so volcanoes do erupt in this game.
Whoa, no. Mount Vesuvius. There's a warp team.
It's exploding.
Oh god, it sounds like Gura. Tarantulas, it's most cuddly creatures, ooh. A cat, a dog, only 4 legs, ooh. Yeah, tarantulas have 8, twice as cuddly, ooh. I love seeing Gura and Mume talk to each other because they sound exactly alike. Oh yeah, so Invincible ran for 15 years and had 144 chapters.
Yep.
So it's like, oh, that's the problem I have with comics. Stop going on so long.
That's infancy compared to comics that have been running for longer than that, dude.
Oh yeah, I know, but like that's still like that's considered a short comic, which I can't. Just give me a nice like, you know what? Know what a good comic series is? Scott Pilgrim, 6 volumes. That's all there is. It's good. You know what else is good? Seconds, the other story that that Brian Lee O'Malley wrote. It's 1 volume long, start, middle, end, all in 1 volume, and I read it in 1 day, and it's a good story.
Let's see. What to do next?
What else has he written? Brandon Lee O'Malley, Scott Pilgrim. Wow. Oh, wow, the last thing he wrote was Seconds. I guess Worst World is his, Oh, okay, that's graphic novels versus comics. Okay, that's a bit different. Oh, he didn't do the art for Snot Girl, but he wrote it, so I like his writing a lot. I'm kind of mad on his style because he was like the first one that did a style like that, and then like everybody made a worse version. Yeah, that sort of like Western, sort of chibi anime style.
Freighter. No, I'm just looking at a freighter
that mutated into the Cal Arts style.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I'm tired of Kingdom Hearts. I wish Kramer would do a remake of Legacy of Kain. Ooh.
I mean, I think a lot of people want a Legacy of Kain remake, and I think Kingdom Hearts is bad. Kingdom Hearts 2 was a fluke that had amazing combat, and then they didn't know what they... Oh my god. Kingdom Hearts is the opposite of Devil May Cry. Every game has bad combat, except 2, which was a fluke. Because, Devil May Cry has great combat, except for 2, because it was a fluke and they didn't know what they had.
Damn.
Man.
I could just never tell how to get these things working. Last week I was almost dead. This week I'm just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I mean, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want you to be alone. I'll take one too.
There's a strange space station in the system outside Davis. Actually, let me get to that pillar over there. Where is it? Let me learn the new alien word first. So yeah, they added space pirates in the game.
Everything should have space pirates. I love space pirates.
I don't know if I'm near or around to that point in the game, but oh, thanks for loading.
Remember when the entire internet was just like pirates versus ninjas?
Mine versus B Jenny.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are both. Ooh, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm usually on the side of pirates, but Mai is a pretty good. Yeah, Mai is a good representative for ninjas. I love that she beats you with her
now
shoe.
the floor is on fire, right next to my ship.
But B Jenny has like such a good design. They're both so good. Don't make me choose. But see, that's the thing. Mai is like one I appreciate for like historical value because like how often she's used and how she's like a staple of the series. But B Jenny is like has such a cool look, and I love that pirate dress. But Risky Boots is the best pirate.
I'm going to strip you.
Oh no! You want to make Kingdom Hearts good? Bring in people who know how to do combat. Stop making it so floaty.
But,
And stop making everything like randomized and have every fight turn into a QTE fest.
Where the hell do I find? Oh, duh! That's where I find fucking your.
But that Sephiroth fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 is so good. And that is one of the things that made me rage. Like, I don't think I've raged at a game harder than when I raged at Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2. But no, they gotta put Nomura in charge of everything, even though he sucks.
Whoa! Oh shit! I forgot there's a black hole over there.
Oh no! I hate when I forget there's a black hole so much.
So yeah, they put that in the game.
Speaking of that, I want to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once again to see like what I missed. 'Cause I feel like there's a lot in that movie I missed.
I don't even want to see any more movies this year.
I'm satisfied.
I'm good for the rest of cinema right there.
What movies are coming out?
Doctor Strange. Apparently they confirmed that Professor X is going to be in it.
I'm excited for that because Sam Raimi is my favorite director. So.
But how?
And also, I really like Doctor Strange. What?
How Sam Raimi is Sam Raimi allowed to be?
I think that they might let him actually go. Oh, you know what? I'm excited for Nope.
I don't know, because man. Us wasn't that good. Get Out was great.
Okay, so here's the thing. I am like... The one thing that, like, makes me, like, really, really tense is alien abduction stuff. Like, I've always had, like, an irrational fear of aliens.
Well, speaking of, I think I fucked myself.
Oh, no.
I went inside an alien starship.
Oh, no! A space anomaly.
That being said, this place looks really cool. Holy shit, this place looks really cool. Yeah. I'm gonna wait a while until you catch up on screen.
Yeah.
Hey, I found another player character in this game. Ooh.
Well, this place is cool.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't believe this is the same game. This is what... Want to meet the one weird apologist going, man, No Man's Sky was better when it first came out before I got bogged down by all this crap.
Wasn't that a hard drive article?
I think so. I think it might have been. One sec.
Annoyed fan upset that No Man's Sky claims No Man's Sky
Yeah,
is
yeah.
better when it
Insufferable No
sucked.
Man's Sky fan liked it better when it sucked.
Alright, a perfect place was designed. A perfect fit. This place was designed to receive you. What is this place?
Who gets on board with the king now
Pulling on
spoiled
best
has
equipped
earned.
senses. Day or night here, just top of these
Oh my
stairs.
god, this article is accidentally like the people against canceling student loan debt because I suffered, therefore everyone should have to suffer. I like these aliens. They have like kind of a fun Star Trek background vibe.
Oh, remember Star Trek?
Remember when Star Trek was good? I guess my dad's watching Picard right now. He's like, "Oh, it's pretty good." I'm like, "Dad, you've watched more Star Trek than I have. Why do you not know what makes good Star Trek?" Then again, okay, so here's
Look, I
kind of a
found
thing
another
about my
player character. I actually
my
found people in this
oh
game.
shit, people are in the game now. So here's a thing. Here's a good example of how my dad is really, really bad at consuming media. He watched Don't Look Up, and he didn't realize it was a comedy. Or at least attempting to be a comedy. He's like, no, the movie's like pretty good. It was like talking about like some real stuff. Like, Dad, that movie's awful and really preachy. What are you talking about? I was like, what? It's like, oh no, I thought they were being serious. I didn't know it was supposed to be a comedy. It's like, what the hell, Dad? That's that movie about the meteorite that's on Netflix that everyone hates because it's so up its own ass.
Oh my god, look at this shark alien.
Hey, so what's the, oh, I love it. I love them. You're great. What is the consensus on Star Trek Enterprise? Because I watched Enterprise when I was younger, and I thought it was really cool near the, at the halfway point, just nobody was watching, unfortunately. I thought it really found, like, an interesting thing to do. And I think it was one of the first shows that had...
The consensus is that everyone except for my dad and one of my friends hate it.
And apparently me. Add me to that short list. Because I liked Star Trek Enterprise.
I'm gonna be honest though, because of how bad the current stuff is, Enterprise is gonna just be fondly remembered. People are gonna look back and go, okay, it's not that bad. Even in the Plinkett review, Mr. Plinkett's like, go watch the original series, TNG, even Enterprise.
Even Enterprise. We owe them an apology.
Well, let's see.
Man.
Ooh.
Oh, I just got like really, really sad. I just realized that Baz probably is never gonna show up in another game.
Why? Oh.
Because that was like Wooly and Matt's like combined character, and they don't really give to Kickstarters anymore because they've been burned too many times. They're like, eh. And it's just the thing they would always give to put Baz in the game. But yeah, it generally seems like Matt burned the bridge the hardest out of any of them.
Yeah,
which like really.
Pat and Wooly still hang.
Yeah, Pat and Wooly are still friends. Matt and Liam are the ones who are still friends, but they don't really collab that much. I do like their energy when they collab though, because yeah, that's like the thing.
What is this place?
It's pretty cool.
Is it just a city?
You know what it looks like? It looks like that Arctic level in Doom Eternal.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about? Discovery's great. That's the power of math, people. God,
I like science.
I like science. Man, that's the thing. You can do like the I like science kind of character, but don't make them so fucking cringy.
They gave that line to Spock. That's the offensive part. That was supposed to be young Spock.
I forgot.
Anyways.
Leonard Nimoy is spinning in his grave so fast they'd put a generator on it.
I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvex. Welcome to our anomaly.
Somebody brought up like a really good point that like people always saying, like they're going like, man, William Shatner looks awful, and they're like, wait, he's like not. Yeah, he's how old is William Shatner right now? I'm trying to do the math. Yeah, William Shatner's like 90. You're like, wait, he's 90? And it's going like, wait, they assume he's 70. It's like, oh, he looks awful for 70. Oh, he looks amazing for 90. What the hell? Yeah, he went to space at 90 years old. Like, William Shatner may be like an asshole, but it's like, yeah, he's gonna outlive all of us apparently. Did Nichelle Nichols die?
No.
Okay, Nichelle Nichols is still kicking. Oh,
Dylan, DeForest, and Nemore are the ones that croaked.
yeah.
But I believe
Okay, yeah,
Shatner, Takei,
yeah,
Nichols,
yeah.
and Koenig, how you say his last name. Now
Uh,
say
uh,
nuclear vessels. No.
oh, wait, are you talking about the young one, or are you talking about Scotty? What was the original Scotty's
No,
actor?
no, no. I'm talking about the original Chekhov.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the original Scotty. Oh, original Chekhov. Okay, that's what yeah.
The other Chekhov did not
The
make
other
it.
okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's like really sad actually that the kid who like the young guy who was playing Chekhov in in the Star Trek movies died
How'd
so
you
young.
pronounce it?
Wait, what?
Chekhov.
Chekhov.
The way you say it sounded like Chekhov.
Chekhov. Oh, Chekhov. Yeah.
No, it,
Is it
no,
Chekhov?
you're
Is
right.
Chekhov
It's
or Chekhov?
Chekhov, but you say
Chekhov. Oh, I said
Chekhov.
Chekhov. I said Chekhov. Yeah, Chekhov. But yeah, it's so unfortunate like that like the young guy who played him died in such a stupid way.
Yeah.
Where his car just rolled over him. Yeah, because he put it in. It fell out of park and went to neutral.
Jim.
Is this No Man's Sky or up? Oh, it's
Oh no,
updated No Man's Sky.
it's No Man's Sky. It's updated.
Yeah,
It's a great game now.
yeah. Oh, you didn't say the title of Waifu War Crimes. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Waifu War Crimes. Yep, good. Yeah, 'cause that is straight up the ending of Ranking of Kings is yes, she may have committed a bunch of war crimes and basically and also killed killed the previous queen, and it's like, but she's really sorry about it. And she had a good reason. She was lonely and sad once.
Yes, I murdered your friends. Yes, I destroyed an entire village. Yes,
I killed your mother and made you bathe in her blood.
I pissed everyone's water supply. Yes, I did all
Yeah.
those things, Sosuke Bose, but did you ever once thought I was sad?
I once realized that I was sad once when I was 7, and that I had to sit on that tire swing alone. What was that one post? It was like that swing in Naruto got more character development than Sakura or something.
It all started on the day I was born. Neither of my parents were there to celebrate the occasion.
That's one of my favorite jokes ever. Oh, my thoughts on Astolfo? Astolfo is better than the entirety of the Fate series, and the fact that that poor baby is stuck in that series makes me sad. I love Astolfo. There's always, like, a trap character that will, like, define a generation, and that one's Astolfo. I mean, previously it was Bridget, what was another, like, famous trap character? I mean, people like Felix a lot, but Felix is nothing compared to Astolfo.
What the hell? He's got like a fucking pretzel energy beam on his head. What is this design? Look at this alien!
Oh wow, that's a mess. How the hell did that creature evolve? Yeah, I'm looking. Okay, I'm looking at the list of like good. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ruka from Steins Gate's pretty good because their gender is like teetering on the edge so much that going back in time and sending like his mother a text actually changed his gender, which is like weird to me. It changed the way it changed the way like his fetus developed or something, and he's a girl in one of the timelines. Like, what the fuck is this?
Turkey.
Baka and Test. Oh yeah, Hideyoshi from Baka and Test. is like they had to build a bathroom for him because they consider him the third gender, and they had to straight up give him his own changing room, locker room, and bathroom. And he's like, but I'm a boy, so go shut up, you're a Hideyoshi. It's so dumb. Yeah, Dark Sun Gwendolyn, that works. Oh, Gasper's key. I like Gasper a lot. He's just Trap Dio. And hey, right out there, when I use the word trap, for clarification's sake, it refers to a man who is cross-dressing. It does not refer to anybody in any form of trans. Traps are not part of the LGBT. By definition, a trap must be a male. Or a reverse trap is a female, but whatever. Yeah, this game's No Man's Sky, Jojo-man. Iteration, Helios is Groot's cousin? I don't know who Helios is.
Talking about the merchant with the fire face.
Oh, that guy. Okay. The pretzel man.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Just nothing but frogs going bruh.
I mean, I wouldn't consider Monty Python cross-dressing to be anywhere near traps because they weren't fooling anybody.
He might have been a bit of a loony.
No, I'm totally a woman! I would like some spam!
He might have been a bit of a loony, but at least he knew how to treat a female impersonator.
God, I love Monty Python.
Can you what? Man,
I do remember that Kiara got in trouble for saying trap. She had to disable her comments at one point because she goes like, "Yes, I could probably draw men, but it's like, but I why would I? I prefer drawing pretty girls." Like, ooh, I should draw a trap or something. Then everyone in chat lost their fucking shit. It's like, okay, never mind. Blocking comments.
She could see Kyle and it would be less offensive to him.
Pretty much. Oh no, she's German. That makes it even worse.
That's why I made that joke.
Oh no, the Jojo-man, the reason people were like this, because the game didn't used to be like this. There's an amazing video by Internet Historian called The Ingoodening of No Man's Sky that talks about how the game came out, it was not finished, it was a super small indie game that they were advertising like it was AAA. And and then people were so furious and like demanding refunds. The game had the worst reviews on like Steam. So then, who's the guy who's like the main, who's like the head of Hello Games?
Sean Murray.
Sean Murray. So Sean Murray straight up said, here's what we're doing. We're not gonna say anything. They go on radio silence for like 2 months, release a patch, fixes a lot of stuff in the game, go quiet, release another patch. After like, when did No Man's Sky come out? Let me see here.
2016, I want to say.
2016, really? So for like 4 years, they were patching the game to hit like a really good. Yeah, like when did? Okay, let me see when the Internet Historian video came out.
Like they're still updating shit.
Yeah, exactly. No, but they got it to the point they promised in like 2020, and then they kept going.
And as a result, it might be one of my favorite games this generation.
Pretty good. Yeah, the Ingoodening of No Man's Sky was from 2020. So yeah, it basically took them 4 years.
It basically gave me the sci-fi exploration game I've been looking for.
Oh yeah, because it's just a great sci-fi exploration game. Correct. It was not It was not close to finished, and they released a very unfinished game, and they said, nope. You know what? We could bail on it like Anthem. But this is something special, and we upset a lot of people. Let's make the game we promised. And then they did it, and then some. Wait a minute. Is this Star Citizen?
No.
No, I mean, is this what Star Citizen promised to be? This is the Star Citizen we wanted. Maybe the Star Citizen was the No Man's Sky we made along the way.
Alright. There's Signal.
Yeah, that's the reason a lot of people played it. It's like, yo, that sounds really good. Internet Historian always makes good videos. Not a single one of his videos is bad. Even if you're not interested in the subject, it's like, yo, watch the video. Like, I didn't really care about the sinking of the Concordia, but that was a fascinating story and was probably one of the funniest things ever because of that horrible shitbag captain who had to get yelled at by his I don't remember what his position was. It was basically like the Coast Guard
I don't
leader.
know if we're gonna get
Like straight up told him, "You get back on that ship."
I don't think we're gonna get a Dino Crisis in a long time, but
No, because we got that one game by Capcom that's just Dino Crisis with a different coat of paint.
Just give us Dino Crisis 3 9/11 like you promised us before 9/11 happened.
I mean, did Cyberpunk 2077 ever fix itself?
Oh wait, that's a helipad, isn't it? Nope.
Yeah, but that was the thing, is that No Man's Sky, I think, was a bigger disappointment than Cyberpunk. Like, I will say that. Because I don't think so. Cyberpunk was actually pretty normie. Like, a lot of people who don't play games, like, did buy it, like, that I knew, so I guess that's maybe not the case, but yeah, no, they were both pretty normie.
I told you why people who aren't normies had faith in the game, and Witcher 3 showed you some gameplay of it.
Exactly. So I think that maybe, like, okay, I think Cyberpunk 76 was better upon release than No Man's Sky was, though. No Man's Sky was, like, abysmal.
No, I bought that game on launch too, and it didn't crash on me as much as Buggy Punk did.
Okay. Well, I just mean, like, the gameplay loop or something was, like, really bad.
It was just craft.
It's like everything I didn't like about crafting games. Sometimes you can do good crafting, but rarely. I hate going around and crafting stuff.
Same.
There was a post I heard where it's going, the biggest mistake the 20th century made was abolishing child labor. Look at kids now; they're all playing Minecraft. Kids long for the coal mines. Why don't you give them what they want? They also play Fortnite. Children long for the days of being child soldiers.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, Sean Murray, like, went from, like, somebody that, like, people like, oh, he seems cool, to what a scumbag, I hope he dies, to, yo, Sean Murray is the best. Did you play Sifu? It seems like a game you would have played.
Yeah, I played Sifu.
Okay. Okay.
Well, you just need to focus on the game, them titties.
Yeah. I always focus on titties. That's why I go cross-eyed. Gotta look at both of them. Gamers these days. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't even. Balan Wonderworld is not a AAA game.
Man, fucking Yuji Naka's a dick.
Oh, Yuji Naka's such a piece of shit.
Let's be honest. Give Sonic to us Americans. We know what we're doing.
Oh, that makes them so mad. I'm pretty sure Yuji Naka actually mentioned that. Like, he's like, why would you give my baby to Americans like that? Because they hate that Americans are better at Sonic than Sega is. No, Sega is actually good to game developers. Sonic team doesn't know what the hell they're doing and never will.
Dude, like, read the Console Wars book. Yeah, Sonic was gonna have a human girlfriend, and they said nope. It's so dumb, and then they didn't like the name Miles Prower.
Yeah, I like the name Miles Prowler.
They thought that name belongs to a James Bond villain or a porn star. So they came up with a compromise where it's like, okay, fine, his real name is Miles Prower, but Sonic refers to him as Tails.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I like Tails a lot.
But
Miles Prowler, it's like I get the stupid pun you're doing, but it's such a weird stretch.
I, I'm thinking about all the things that people finally remember and like about the Sonic stuff.
Yeah.
The cartoons, the Archie comics. Um,
Sonic was always a better cartoon character.
and even if you were pitching the idea of, hey, Sonic, but it's our world. Yeah, guess what? The live action movies do it better than Sonic X.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Okay, no, it was Peter Moore who told him. Yeah, Peter Moore once told Yuji Naka to fuck off. Let's see, I'm just looking through the conversation. The insight came from Moore's discussion with Sega about how the once great gaming company failed to evolve with a quickly changing game ecosystem. After Sega had already ceased Dreamcast production and transitioned to third-party software, Moore had been in a lot of trouble for attempting to get Sega Japan to understand that shifts were taking place in the global business. So basically he was trying to tell, hey, Sega, get it together and actually look at the world around you. Games like GTA 3 were changing the vibe of content. According to him, it's been his points, Sega focus groups, arrogant quarterback, video game publisher. So I was looking at the actual quote about Yuji. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so I'm incredibly aware of these changes we face the brand at Sega. You know, as I play the video, Yuji Naka, Sonic is in the room, and he and I had a love-hate relationship on a good day. So I show him this, it's subtitled in Japanese, sees the piece, slams down the table, goes, "This is ridiculous! You made them say this! Sega's a great brand and nobody would ever say this! You have falsified this information!" It gets in my face, so I say to the translator, tell him to fuck off. The poor guy looks at me and says, "There's no expression in Japanese." I know there is. And that was it. This is the last time I ever set foot in here, Moore explains.
Jesus.
God damn, Peter Moore. Yeah, but he worked with Sega, he tried to get them to, like, fly right, and then he jumped ship to Microsoft.
Signal booster.
Man, EA, like, Peter Moore seems like way too, like, good a guy to have worked for such shitty companies over and over again. Like the guy who, like, would announce games by getting a tattoo of them. Do you remember that? That was like a big deal. Every time he'd raise his arms, he'd be like, "Oh, Peter Moore's out. He's gonna show us a new tattoo with the release date of Halo."
I still can't get over how Yoshi P advertises a new Final Fantasy class for 14.
Yeah.
Like, he would wear a shirt of a comic book character, and one of them was Spider-Man, and I'm like, okay, what does that mean? It means, oh, the samurai class is going. I'm going, how do you know? And he goes, well, Spider-Man, who directed his first movie?
What the fuck, Sam Raimi?
What does Sam Raimi sound like?
That is the most absurd pull I have ever heard. I hate that. That is like that scene in Black Dynamite where they're like, it's the King Cobra malt liquor makes you ooh. Who else ooze? Little Richard. It's like,
therefore,
King Cobra malt liquor gives you a little dick. God, Mars, the goddess, the god of that. Mars makes candy. Candy is like, I love that whole scene.
So yeah, just because the director's name was Sam Raimi, Samurai.
That's like a puzzle you put into a game where you just want to say fuck you to the player. You know what? Yeah, I would love a remake or a re-release of Mischief Makers. I would love a re-release of all of Treasure's stuff on Steam. You know what? That's the problem. Treasure made a lot of licensed products, so that's probably why they can't release Astro Boy or anything. Also, GBA re-releases are kind of difficult.
Re-release these nuts in your mouth.
Ah, damn, I got this one song stuck in my head.
Is it Surfing Bird?
No.
Space
Somebody else living my life, they do a better job. For all of these years, I've just been. I forgot the lyrics now, but okay, there's this guy who used to work for Blue Sky Animation, and he went independent and makes these animated music videos on YouTube, and they're all like pretty good. Like one of them I really like. It's called the opening to every the opening to every animated movie ever, and it's just a guy going like, "Hey, that's me, but you already know I'm gonna tell you things you should probably show. Welcome to the world I live in. What? It's the exposition." And it's like a song about explaining the world before you hop into the movie. It's such a weird. He has such an interesting animation style where everything looks like puppets, but they're all done in 3D. Carnage, I don't believe you. I don't think they're gonna put GoldenEye 64 on the Switch, because if they were gonna put GoldenEye on the Switch, it would probably be the Wii remake.
Oh no. Oh
Which
no.
I should give it another chance to, because that remake I heard was pretty good, but when I played it, like
It's
the what? Oh, I mean, yeah, it's similar to Call of Duty, but it's still like well done.
No, it's no GoldenEye 64.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. Then GoldenEye 64 is not. It doesn't feel like GoldenEye 64 anymore. Like you play that now, you're like, oh, damn it, Natalia, why won't you stay alive? Yeah, but I would love if Treasure re-released or something. I did play Gunstar Superheroes on my stream, and man, that game is really hard. And I made it to the final level, I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm getting my ass kicked. Because your hitbox in that game is big. That's what when people say, like, oh man, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, so hard. I'd be like, you ever play a Treasure game? You ever play, like, Ninja Gaiden? Like, Bayonetta is harder than Elden Ring. By a lot. Like, every character action is harder than Elden Ring. Because, like, you can't really cheat in a character action that much. Like, you have to, like, when you cheat a character action, you have to play really lame. You can be the coolest dude ever and still play really dirty in Elden Ring. It kind of makes you look more of a badass when you're like, yo, I walked around this boss's room and threw poison knives at them until they died of poison. And they didn't even notice me. Like, there's a boss in Caelid, you can, like, climb on top of the trees and cheese him out by shooting arrows at his head before before his AI activates.
Oh no, we're gonna crash.
Oh shit. Have not seen the new Batman yet. I was gonna watch that today, but work was really busy. I might watch it tomorrow. No, I'm streaming tomorrow. Shit. Maybe I'll watch it after the stream, depending on how late I want to stay up and how tired I am.
I still can't get over that clip of the Pat playing Elder Wilds and he crashes. He wasn't paying attention, so he crashes his ship into the sun.
Yeah, I think Amelia did that too. And that's why there was this meme that I love of small Ame, like, really excited. It says NASA announces plans to launch Amelia Watson into the sun. I would not even know how you would remake Body Harvest, because I don't know who owns that game. Because that was made by DMZ Interactive, I think was what they were called, and that was before, before they became Rockstar. So I think maybe but then again, Rockstar didn't own Red Dead Revolver either. That was a Capcom property before when they made Red Dead Redemption. It's always weird when a different company makes a sequel.
Your mom's a sequel. Ooh, burn.
Yeah, my mom's a sequel to my grandma. I'm a sequel to my dad.
Oh, speaking of things that, if I were to go back in time and convince my past self to just jump off of a cliff and die. Why, oh why, would you take Chippendale Rescue Rangers and turn it into poo-poo dog shit?
Oh no, what'd you trade it in for?
Did you see the trailer this week?
Oh, no, I didn't see the trailer. I only saw, like, still frames from it.
Mute. Mute yourself
Okay.
and look at that trailer. Do I have to keep... Oh
Yeah,
my
let me
god, I
see what we
think I
got
still have
here.
to keep
Okay, from
buildings.
4 days ago.
What were we talking about?
Chippendale Rescue Rangers. This is the same as the original trailer, I think.
I don't know. People were talking about it this week. I assumed it was...
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, this is different. I'm still watching it. I'm halfway.
So, yeah. Oh. You're right, Jojo Mod. You're so
Oh
fucking
no.
right.
Oh, okay, this is the new one.
Alright. Oh, sweet. I can check out those ruins while I jump on that planet.
Oh yeah, this is the new trailer.
I just want more shit on my exosuit. Good lord.
Okay, so yeah, the worst thing about that is they're going like, hey, it's like, oh hey, we're gonna have 1B 2D and 1B 3D, and then it's just a bad 3D. It's 3D that badly looks like 2D.
Yeah, why can't you just hand
It
draw
looks
him?
so bad. Yeah, just hand draw your character. Here's the funny thing: is that
Cowards.
I guess a lot of the background characters were drawn by other studios, many of which actually did do 2D animation. But all the main characters by Disney are like really bad CG. Like yeah, Roger Rabbit is actually hand drawn in that scene. And I was arguing about that old Peter Pan that looks awful because it's in that stupid 3D 2D style.
What are they doing, bruh?
Wasn't there already a Miyazaki anime series?
Oh, fuck me. I'm getting into space battles.
Oh no, pirates. Yar har fidelity. Being a pirate is alright with me. I just want Miyazaki to retire. I don't really like his movies that much, and I think that he's grumpy and needs to like relax. He should have the same. I love that I love that comparison of Junji Ito and Miyazaki, because like Miyazaki's like, I fucking hate the Beatles. Music's trash. All anime is garbage. And then you cut to Junji Ito, who writes like some of the most disturbing shit, and he's like, oh, I love music. Everything's great. And this is. Yeah, it's a little like, oh, everything's wonderful. It's like, oh, animals are so cute. He's just the nicest, most wholesome guy. I guess the thing that Junji Ito said, the reason he does horror is because he's actually kind of a coward and scared of everything. So he draws like exaggerated versions like what scares him to like as a way to like cope. Oh no, that's not true at all, Kingdom Hearts freak. The original concept of Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2 was actually a book where Roger goes back into his family history and finds out, like, try to find who his father was. Because it was... Yeah, because he was conceived during World War II or something, and he knows his father was a soldier. So it's about like the war, like how World War II happened in the cartoon world. Naturally, that didn't get made because they didn't want to. They didn't want to like reference Nazis with cartoon characters. Yeah, good job.
I actually took out my first space pirate. Ooh. This game, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah. Oh god, that's animated in Toon Boom. Why does it look worse than most Toon Boom things I've seen? Oh, that one. I think we might talk about this, but that Paws of Fury movie that you were talking about, that like thing that's just
Blazing Saddles. But
yeah, it's just Blazing Saddles. So yeah, I think I mentioned that it was in development hell for a long time under the title Blazing Samurai, and it was because it straight up was like more honest about it being a Blazing Saddles remake, originally. So like what, yeah, but like what it was and the reason it took so long is because it was the first movie ever animated by committee. They just sent the assets and like animation software to individual like independent studios or like amateurs to animate the like random scenes from the movie that they would call beforehand. It goes, hey, I want to animate this one. Send me the assets. So it was all animated by different people like for a while. Which I wonder how consistent that would be.
Good question.
Yeah, like I kind of want to see the movie because I hope it's like Shrek retold, where you get to certain points and it's just like, oh wow, that was animated by somebody who didn't give a shit. Did you ever watch Shrek Retold?
Is that the fan-made thing?
Yeah, it's the thing where it's like completely fan remade to the point that it barely follows the script anymore. And part of it was done by Chris Chan.
I could do it. I could have done it. I'm the greatest.
You could do it. Yeah, Chris Chan's part was the part where Farquaad tells them, you're going on a quest. Most of you will die. No, it was the part explaining about like the castle to get to Fiona. And like Chris is like reading the sound effects and like sighs on the page, like, my god, you're so bad at this. And then he made some drawings, and then somebody badly animated the drawings. Is Fleischer in that movie? I mean, isn't Fleischer like super dead? Oh. Okay, wait. I thought. Oh, okay. He's the voice of Roger. I thought you were talking about like Fleischer animation. That's why I was confused. Yeah, I was like, yeah, the Fleischer is are you upset that like Betty Boop or something might be in the movie? It's like I'm pretty sure everybody who animated that is super dead. You know what? If I had a time machine, I would travel back in time to the point where that guy is drawing Big Chungus, and then take him in the future and show him what Big Chungus has become.
Look what you've done.
Look at what you've done. It's like, but I was dead for 20 or 40 years when this happened. Look at the future you wrought. Go even further in the future when Big Chungus is like a painting on bombers that destroy like some sovereign nation. It's like, this is the dark future you wrought. It's just the ending of. It's the ending of that scene from Terminator 2 where Sarah Connor gets blown up on the fence, but it's just Big Chungus on the other side. Damn it, I love Big Chungus.
I'd like to sing about the movie of the Junior and the Springer.
Sing about that. I was just thinking about that today. Yeah, I remember I loved that owl cartoon when I was a kid. I'm like, where do I know? And then when South Park did that, I'm like, where do I know that song from? I was like, oh yeah, that owl. Yeah, the owl who wants to sing, his dad just won't let him. Oh, I did start watching Close Enough last night.
Oh, that show is so good.
That show is like a little more like fantastical than I expected. I was expecting like the first few episodes to be really to be like really kind of sitcom-y and like focus on the family dynamic rather than just kind of dump you right in. Yeah, because I had no idea, like, wait, who are these people they live with? And then they explain, it's like, okay, divorced couple, gotcha. I did like the Logan's runs episode. That made me laugh really hard. Cause like the second they said, "Oh, the club's called Logan's," I'm like, "Oh, that's a good joke." And then they actually like drew attention. She was like, "Wait, how old are you?" So this guy must be 50.
It's like, did you just reference a movie from 1976?
Yeah. Yeah, like that part, like I figured it was gonna be more subtle, but the fact that he actually, yeah, like in Logan's Run, it's like, oh, okay, Logan's Run exists in this universe. I thought it was a joke for the audience, but no. And then they made the joke way better.
The way that episode opens when they leave when they're finally alone without Candace.
Yeah. Doing errands.
And it's a parody of Turn Down for What?
Yeah,
which was also directed by the guys who directed Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, which I could see that. I could see that vibe.
Yeah, child free.
Yeah, no, like really early on, there's a Logan's reference, and like it's a key plot point. Oh yeah, a close enough reference to Logan's Run. Yeah, that show by J.G. Quintel.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I just need to get the materials to get the other signal booster. So, anything else happened? Well, thankfully no one funny died this week.
That's true. No, okay, no, Everything Everywhere All at Once does not have a Logan's Run reference, but close enough does. Ooh, maybe I should watch.
They did reference a couple of movies in that film, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, they did. There's quite a few. Also, the weirdness that they kept referencing that one song. Yeah, absolutely, Story of a Girl. Like, for whatever reason, and then they just kind of stopped after I noticed. I'm like, what the hell is that all about? I remember we were having that conversation, like, yo, the A24 cinematic universe, let's go! I'm getting a team together. I need you, the Vivitch, and you, girl from Hereditary. Hail Payman. We need to defeat the sheep from sheep. Yeah, the lamb from Lamb.
Oh, yeah. I did watch the pilot episode of Sheep in the Big City last night.
Sheep in the... Is it as good as I remember? Because that, like, modeled my sense of humor.
I haven't seen the pilot because they didn't air it.
I remember the pilot very well.
But I was laughing at Farmer John's design because his nose is shaped weird.
I think my favorite joke from that is like, well, I named him Sheep because when he was little, he looked like a little sheep.
This bullshit is very itchy.
Just the whole concept of a sheep-powered ray gun makes me laugh. And okay, were the clones in the first episode? Because the clone joke is such a weird thing that made me laugh like crazy when I was a kid. Where it's going, it's like, well, if you can't catch sheep, I did develop a clone of him. It's like, here you go. And it's like this weird teddy bear thing. It's like, oh, that's not a clone. It's like, how's that a clone? It looks like, no, clones can take any shape. I bought them at Clones R Us. And it shoves this random bear thing into the sheep-powered ray gun. When you referenced it, I now all the time just constantly sing, my is so high, to myself when I'm doing nothing. That weird Bee Gees parody.
I remember this one time, I was hyping myself up because we had to, like, make a a report on a film that we haven't seen before and watch. I was like, I heard Wrath of Khan was pretty good, so I'm gonna do
Sure is.
a video on that. But I got so excited that I was in a Skype call one day with Al, and for some reason I couldn't stop screaming Khan, and I would do it every once in a while.
Oof.
And
You know what?
Starscream, stop that!
A24 does not always have good movies because they published Tusk by Kevin Smith.
Oh, oof.
Yeah, so A24 didn't get good, I think, until maybe Ex Machina, and what the Ex Machina is like Ex Machina is kind of like a high concept movie. It's like, yeah, but the witch, the witch. And around that time, everyone's like, "Yo, this place." And then they directed Lobster, which is a really interesting one. Swiss Army Man.
Which has also been directed by Daniels.
Yep, by Daniels. Yeah, that, you know what? I could definitely see that. Moonlight won all those Oscars. Free Fire, The Lover's Exception, A Ghost Story. Oh, I really want to watch A Ghost Story because that's like the most artsy movie I've ever heard of when I saw clips. It's all done in full screen, and like the main character as a ghost is just wearing a sheet. Lady Bird, yeah, you gotta get Tommy Wiseau in there. Yo, Tommy Wiseau going ham on Lady Bird. I never hit you. I did not let you are tearing me apart, Lady Bird.
But you can't get James Franco to be in it.
Yeah. Yep, fair. You know, you have to get actual Tommy Wiseau.
Yes.
He'd do it. Oh my god, how great would it be if they just made the Disaster Artist with Tommy Wiseau and not James Franco? If they just casted the original crew to get back together and then act out the Disaster Artist? Man, I like the concept of the Disaster Artist, but wow, I've never seen worst wigs in a film. It looked like an SNL sketch. Yeah, I never saw Gundam Wing. I never really watched any Gundam. Darkstream's always like ripping on me for that one.
He doesn't like war politics.
Well, I didn't like war politics when I was a kid, and then I'm like, oh, Gundam's kind of long. Yeah, I should watch I should maybe start with G Gundam and then go to Gundam Wing.
I mean, if you want the condensed version, just watch the original film trilogy.
Oh, okay, perfect. How many episodes?
The only downside is you never get to see the Yan.
Yeah.
That's such a cool mobile suit, but apparently Tomino thought it was too Super Robot Warsy for it.
But I love Super Robot Wars.
Yeah, but he was trying to be something a little more grounded than what was usually being churned out at the time.
Yeah. Which was the one where Camille's just going around crying at everybody about his name and like pushing people off cliffs?
Zeta Gundam.
Zeta Gundam, I kind of want to see that one after hearing how much everyone hates Camille.
But isn't Camille a woman's name?
It's name.
This whole conflict started just
because
because
Kingdom
of
Hearts
that.
freak. Just getting in fights with everybody. You know what? I think I love a protagonist who'll just get in fist fights over nothing all the time. Although, yeah, that's a weird thing. They didn't really have that very often with Josuke and his hair. I think they only had it like twice, and it like came back when like he enraged. Kira enraged. No, Rohan enraged him so much that he couldn't even see drawings anymore. He kicked his ass. Remember when Heaven's Door went from being like balanced to being the most broken thing in existence?
Bruh.
I did find a video that somebody made of a source filmmaker, Rohan, like drawing porn for himself and jerking off while his face like horribly contorts. And then like Heaven's Door's just kind of like trying to smile through tears. And it's actually a pretty funny video. Because I like source filmmaker videos that have like animation where every limit of the model is breaking to distort their face.
Take care. I don't know if I'm going to stream next week, but if we do, we'll be there. Oh, that looks like a dinosaur.
Oh yeah, it's Rohan Beats His Meat is the name of the video.
This guy's got a mohawk.
Hell yeah.
He's got no fucking arms. He's got no arms. He's fucked. It's called a fauna? Are you serious?
Oh, he goofy.
Goofy. Why is it so hard to find one particular thing you need in order to do the other thing?
Oh, it's always the worst. If I don't have it, it's like, it's a pain. They're like, oh, is it in my inventory already? No, I guess I gotta go look for it. Where could it be? Man, I really gotta catch back up on JoJo. You playing the Angry Joe game? I mean, yeah, when it came out, it was bad. Carnage. You can't retroactively get mad at people for not liking the game when it released in a fucked up state and only became good later. It's like that video. Oh, I have a very poorly aged video from like 11 years ago. That was, that was the top 10 best games ever that were canceled, and like 6 of the 10 ended up coming out eventually. Although, hey, my number 1 was part of the Capcom 5. Yeah, that was Dead Phoenix that never came out. That game looked cool. It was like Panzer Dragoon.
Panzer, your Dragoon.
I don't know which part of that statement is the euphemism.
I don't know either.
Is Dragoon dirty or is panzering something dirty? Oh, man, panzer is such a cool word.
Panzer
and it's like, why?
Nuts.
Oh, actually, no. So, recent news. I mean, e-girls are like totally passe, but you're about eye-ladies?
No. Eye-ladies?
I laid these nuts on your face!
You fucking asshole.
I tried to get Jill with that one, and she saw through it. I'm like, oh my god, you're too powerful. Oh, I have so many videos. You know what? No, I got some days off this week. I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna edit some of my streams down and post them on YouTube. Maybe one of them will like hit the algorithm properly, and I'll be like, oh yeah. People wanting to see Dark Souls right now for some reason. Or people really want a Nuzlocke. Why am I talking like a Michael Jackson soda? Oh man, that's ignorant that you think people don't need a Nuzlocke. Back when I Nuzlocke with Blanket, he died unfortunately. Not the Pokemon, no Blanket like died right next to me. I didn't feed him this week.
Yay.
Do you actually know what Blanket's real name is? It's really stupid.
No.
Prince Michael Jackson II. You want to know who Prince Michael Jackson I was? Michael Jackson's older son. He's like, you're Prince Michael Jackson. Oh shit, I had another kid. You're Prince Michael Jackson II. I'm gonna call you Blanket. Maybe it's like too late to be dunking on Michael Jackson, but I think that's like the funniest, stupidest thing ever.
Your impression of him is so goddamn good.
Thank you, I try my best. Yeah, you know what? That was a video that I remember. Do you remember Video Game Director's Cut?
Which video game director's cut?
No, it was VGDC. It was a Flash animator.
Oh.
So if no, Okay, if no, the unfortunate fact of this is you can't go back because I watched his videos and I'm like, oh, I'm going through, I go like bring it up because I'm like, oh man, I was showing my roommate, like, yo, I love VGDC. And it's like, no, all of his videos were great. Like, okay, that one was stupid. Okay, that one was stupid. That one was stupid. Oh, oh no, none of his videos were good, and I was just a dumb kid who was fascinated. Like, yo, I saw Link break into a house and have sex with a woman, or oh, Mario farted so much it blew away stage 1, or 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 it's like somebody remembered what Kid Icarus was. And it's a Sobe commercial. That's the most aged thing ever. It's a flash animation about fucking Sobe life water. But anyway, his Michael Jackson Moonwalker one. Guess what the joke is?
What?
So he rescues a kid. It's like, Michael! Then he's like, hey, goes into the closet, and then the kid runs away screaming, and he has his cock out. Then Bubbles runs by, and he fucks Bubbles, and that's what it is. Because it was early internet humor.
Oh, god damn, dude. You feel shamed?
The only one he made that aged well was Pac-Man 3, where Pac-Man's just eating the pellets, and then he's eating the pellets, and he's like, yo, what it is? Yeah, oh, yo, damn it, what does he say at the beginning of that fucking sketch? Yo, what it is, motherfuckers? Hey, Pac-Man, what's up? Me, you bitches, I'm high crack. No, you want a free base? No, Pac-Man, drugs are bad. Pussies! Why do I know that entire thing? Holy shit! Must have been a fuse. Something going on. Found King Kong. Fucking out like Marshmallow died. Better than the parents of the party of 5. Why is that like one of my favorite songs ever? I really like Mope by Bloodhound Gang. Bloodhound Gang are really underrated.
You're Prince Michael Jackson Sticky. I'm gonna kill you.
And yeah, that's where I went from it. I went from like, yo, Michael Jackson impression to, hey, here's everything about VGDC, and now me explaining the Michael Jackson joke he did, and then I fall into, you know what? He did that video referencing Bloodhound Gang's Pac-Man sketch, so I had to do the entire Pac-Man sketch from memory. But yeah, let me look at what VGDC did, and then he died. So it's like, oh no, he never got a chance to mature as an artist. Yeah, video game director's cut. Yep. Video game director's cut. Oh, yep, they're all on YouTube. He has 2,000 subscribers. Yep, here they are. Mario gets lucky. Pac-Man eating all the pellets and then choking and saying fuck. Link the player, freeloading Link. Ghosts and Goblins, where he gets his clothes knocked off and then everybody laughs at his underwear. Ghouls and Ghosts, where he stabs Satan in the cock. Okay, Castlevania falling down the stairs, that's kind of funny. The very first video is Mario has an accident, where Mario tries to pull out one of the vegetables in Mario 2, and oh no, he shits himself. And another time where Mario goes down the pipe, and oh no, it's filled with shit. Because that's all this guy's jokes were. Except for Rise of the Mushroom Kingdom, which Rise of the Mushroom Kingdom was interesting because it was a like actual dramatic thing. But no, here's the thing: regardless of how bad his jokes are, they're so well animated for like sprite work. Like they look like he was like the best sprite animator outside of that Marvel vs. Sonic DBZ thing.
Oh, we were so edgy. We were so edgy. Protect the booba.
Yeah, the animation on these are like actually good, but it's like, wow, all the humor was edgy and immature. Man, getting famous on like old YouTube was so easy. Because Game Life was a thing. And Guru Lair is like the one person who like dodged that forever, and now he's like bigger than he's ever been. But he's like been consistent, but just dodged success like all the time. Hello, you.
Hello.
Oh, God. No, I do remember. I do remember one of my favorite Facebook posts that Al ever made was him going, if Guru Larry comments on this, I want you to know that Jason Squiggleton is like, said to me, my life's dream is after Chris Chan dies that me and Guru Larry can make a biopic about him. And he fucking commented and said, yo, you know, Chris Chan will never die though. And then he left. And I commented on his comment, he never bothered responding. So I'm like, no, it's like, no, seriously, do you want to make a biopic? And it's like, no, fuck you. It's like, nope, not responding. And then Al owed me a beer for that one, because I don't think he's going to respond to it. Oh, shit, he did!
You just found out?
Yep. Historical date revealed.
Why does this look like a fucking children's, like, toy boat or something?
Let me see. That's the gummy ship.
Not the ship. The
oh.
I go back. And...
Oh, that weird like house thing that looks like looks like a Tinker toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Sean Murray.
Sean Murray's like, yo, I made these blocks when I was a kid. Let's put them in the game somewhere and randomly generate them.
Yeah.
I believe that Legend of Dragoon is trapped in like a weird, like horrible situation where like nobody can remake it, and the game is so long that it's like difficult to, or something like that.
Dragon Dragoon.
Yep. I think Dragoon sounds cooler and also more watery. I think one of my favorite gun in, Custom Robo, I think was called the Dragoon. Oh no, the Dragoon is the ultimate weapon in Kirby.
I thought Kirby was the ultimate weapon in Kirby.
Oh, I mean, fair. Okay, ultimate weapon in Kirby's Air Ride. I love that sign of Kirby, yeah, like where Kirby's just that post where Kirby's just holding up a sign that says, I can defeat Goku.
And all the Goku fans are like, they're
what's his power level? And then you just point at Kirby eating an entire galaxy, and they're like, okay, I guess Kirby's our new god.
Oh
man,
bitch.
you see how Goku, so Goku's number was so high, but then the other guy's was higher, and then Goku trained for a bit, and then his number got higher for the 40th time. Isn't that great? God, I hate Goku.
Are you on top of the treasure? Where am I?
I hate DBZ. Power levels are a mistake. And then they introduced Ultra Instinct to be like, whoa, we can actually have choreography and fights again. Then they made like power levels for Ultra Instinct. What the hell's wrong with you idiots? You almost had a good series going. I don't care how much money it's made. You'll never, ever make me think it's good.
The heck is this?
I can watch the original Batman. Well, the Batman animated series.
Gravitino Ball.
I want a modern Final Fantasy game to have the Final Fantasy VII Popeye arms.
Hire this man, Nintendo.
Nintendo, hire this man! Nintendo, hire this man! I do love it. Oh, what's... He's making Unreal assets in any way he can!
Sentinel searching. Oh, shit!
Sounds like you're playing Elden Ring now. Tino Ball.
I'm being hunted.
Man, I hate when that happens. Oh, also, there's like a random article going around that like Sam Raimi wanted Kraven the Hunter in Spider-Man 4. Well, there's nothing to confirm that at all, and he said he wanted the Vulture.
Yeah.
But like everyone's like quoting like, "Oh man, we got a Kraven the Hunter movie." It's like, no, we wouldn't.
Also, Craven, really?
Yeah, Kraven's like a D-lister, I think. I mean, he's like an elevated D-lister. I don't know why everybody likes him so much. I guess he had a few good storylines, but
All right.
I never read any storyline where he was cool. He was always just kind of a jobber. He doesn't have any powers. He's just like really good at what he does, right?
Hey, he's a hunter. That's all I know. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's got enhanced abilities or not, but
Yeah.
God
I
damn,
did learn like, oh, I loved that one that what happened about X-Men Destiny
I
or
have
whatever
yet
that
to
was
see that
called.
one.
Oh, it was funny because one of the guys going like, yeah, nobody on the team knew about the comics at all. And then we hit a point where they designed a boss fight with the Juggernaut, and they talked about like lowering his health bar, and they go like, that doesn't make any sense because he's unstoppable. That's kind of his thing. You can have a normal boss fight. The guy's like, send it to Marvel. They don't care. And then Marvel rejected it, and then sent him a character encyclopedia for the X-Men that familiarized yourself with this. And the guy who knew comics was like, yeah, like I would design a boss fight that you have to knock his helmet off and then prepare a psionic attack by Jean Grey or something. And that's too much work. They don't care. But that sounds like a fun boss fight. Yeah, knock his off. I'm not renewing Dark Side of the Ring season 4. That's unfortunate.
That is.
I mean, I get it. I'm
Yeah.
shocked that he renewed it in the first place. Netflix renewed.
Doink Side of the Ring will probably happen.
Yeah, oh, I'd love to do Doink Side of the Ring. We need to find like some terrible stock footage. Or I could just try to interact it in my... I don't think I could do dramatic camera angles, unfortunately. I'm trying to think of like titles for episodes. The family drama of Doink Dink and Donk and whatever the other one's names were. The last ride of the Gobbledygooker is a pretty good set. Nobody hated the Gooker more than I did. Oh yeah, all we gotta do on Doink Side of the Ring is just put a silent image of the people and do like bad impressions of them, and then just badly Photoshop like the Gobbledygooker's face over over something during the scene.
Oh, this is a helipad.
Helipad
these nuts.
Almost.
I fell. Do your little thing.
What? Oh no, I was looking at a comic about tomboys.
And fragile masculinities.
Dude, my masculinity is so fragile. Please break it, mommy.
You're something of I would call an F-MILF.
I don't remember what that was from.
It's a fat mother I like to.
Oh, okay. That's so stupid.
Oh man, boy, your movie sucks. He sure loves Lion
Oh,
King.
yeah. You wouldn't shut the hell up about yeah, you wouldn't shut the hell up about Kimba. I'm like, I watched that video and I'm like, this thing's like 3 hours long. He's been saying the same thing over and over again for an hour. I'm so tired. But the Kimba crowd thinks, like, oh god damn it, shut up.
He needed to debunk everything. He
Yeah,
had to
but
tear
he
it
just
down.
kept. It was like this. Most of them were the same ones. He keeps saying, but the Kimba crowd thinks this.
But here's the thing, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
I've been knowing about this
Yeah.
urban myth myself for
Yeah.
some time myself. Oh my god, I need more
He's
comma.
not wrong, but he only had to say it once. Craven's Last Hunt. Yeah, I have heard Craven's Last Hunt is like referenced a lot.
That's a very astute observation, whiny asshole.
That's a good name. That's like one of those names they like read off on a Patreon, and I love when people have dumb names on Patreon.
I wish you could use
What?
offensive names.
Oh, that's so fun.
Alright.
I am watching like this one Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and there's one of the patrons. It's like, please, dear God, it's like, please, for the love of God, gentlemen, read your cards, because they keep misplaying and doing things the cards don't actually do, and like winning via cheating because they didn't read the effect properly.
What the hell?
Okay, I have heard Craven's Last Hunt is good. Like, I'm aware that it's I'm aware that's a good story. I think every villain can have a good story. Like, even Calendar Man can have a good story. But I think my problem is that like Craven being such a high lister sometimes is weird because his power level seems like really. He doesn't seem like as much of a threat unless he has like a lot of prep time. I think maybe the reason people like him is because he's like basically like kind of an anti-hero more than a villain. Because villains have to be powerful, and anti-hero can be like cunning. Oh yeah. Ooh, but cooking some food sounds good right now. I'm pretty hungry. I had a really healthy lunch.
What's with the whippy stuff on my radar?
Some whippy stuff on your mouth for Vesuvius on you! God damn. That was such cursed knowledge, and I'll reference it like all the time. Every time I go into an ooh voice will be that, because that's like the funniest shit in the world to me.
Jesus was the first JoJo.
Yep. But no, the Mount Vesuvius thing is just because that's kind of funny on its own. Because like I think like uwu speak while horrible things happen is really funny. Like that Pennywise the uwu clown. Say I'm Pennywise, yeah, he's a wing clown. Hey, George, you wanna come down? Okay, Mr. Pennywise, oh, Mr. Clown, why are you eating my arm off, Mr. Clown? It's like don't. Oh god, that's the logic behind the Fluffy torture threads. Where it's like all these people draw these tiny horse things. And like they're meant to be like cute and really stupid, and they just draw them like getting horribly tortured. And it's like, oof, that's like the logical extreme of that like thing. Because I don't want to see, like, blood and actual torture of, like, creatures, like, that talk like that. I want to just imagine, like, a dumb anime blob like, going through some horrible things, like, off-screen. Because if you animate it too much, it's like, oh, that's, like, depressing now.
Oh no, we will get no asses kicked. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. I know how to park, goddammit.
Like, I don't want to see Gura get, like, killed, but, like, Gura getting softly bullied, like, off-screen is hilarious to me. Because she's small and, like, has, like, a high-pitched ooh voice.
Woo woo.
Ooh, woo, woo. I met your children. Ooh, woo, woo. What did you tell them? Video killed the radio star. That song is really good. They performed it, like, recently, and it actually sounded, like, even better. Like, they had a big reunion just to play that song. I think what my favorite episode of Dark Side of the Ring would be. I think the Shadow of Grizzly Smith is probably my favorite because, like, that one is just so dark and explains so much. Like, that's the episode I mentioned when I was in some stream with, like, people who didn't know wrestling, and I was talking about, like, the shit that happens behind the scenes. I mentioned the Grizzly Adams one and how he, like, basically, like, adopted an underage girl and, like, let her drink. As among many other things with her. It's like, holy shit.
And then you saw the Heroes of Wrestling footage. Oof.
Yep. And it's like, oh, that's how that happens.
Oh man, that in itself was a horror story.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake's. I'm happy I met him when he got his life together at Colossal Con. He was, like, super nice. And yeah, I know. I basically called him an inspiration when I was there. I'm like, it's like you're one of the greats. You're still one of the greats. You'll continue being one of the greats. And he's especially an inspiration because he got clean. Not everybody does that. Most of the time, they just die. And then Nikki Bella's not aware that you died. Because I can't wait to hear some stories from Big Van Vader.
It's really fucked up.
Oh, so sad. I do remember. So there's a channel I love called
Brooke Hogan, Hulk Hogan's daughter.
Yeah.
And she says something along the lines that, yeah, you know, WWE needs to unionize. And
oh
the
no!
guy interviewer is like, well, you know, there was one person responsible for doing that.
Huh.
And she's like, who? Who's responsible? I don't even know. And everyone is screaming, bitch, it was your fucking dad!
That reminds me of that episode of Married with Children, where Kelly goes on a quiz show, and then Bud finds out that that Kelly just has, like, a very limited amount of knowledge she can retain. So he basically, like, gave her a bunch of trivia information, and she forgot everything else. Yeah, so she goes on, gets everything right, and then the last question she gets wrong is like, which local hero scored 4 touchdowns in a single game? And then I pass to everyone in the crowd, Al Bundy! That's all he ever talks about.
Learning words.
Yeah, but there's this channel I really like called Drawfee, that they had an episode of, like, drawing wrestlers drawing, like, like what they think particular wrestlers look like. And one of them was Big Van Vader. And they're like, okay, well, he's got to be a big van, so I just drew a guy with, like, a mask that looks like a truck. And and his caption just says, honk honk, I'm coming for that donk. And so, yeah, that was his catchphrase. Don't you remember Big Van Vader? And his catchphrase, honk honk, I'm coming for that donk. And it looks great. He looks like Darth Vader, but with a van mask on his head. Like, they gave him a lightsaber and everything. I might send you the video. It's really funny. Yeah, the Drawfee Wrestler Drawing Challenge.
Oh, go for that.
Yeah, and these are like obscure ones. Like they drew Atom Bomb. Atom Bomb is my boy. I love Atom Bomb.
You know, he was originally going to be in the WrestleMania Midway arcade game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually did know that. Yeah, King Slender is another one they drew in this episode. Okay.
Just.
What? Now look at King Slender. Wait, who's the next one gonna be? Duke the Dumpster Dross was the final one they drew. And then the sequel had Big Van Vader. Yeah, I'll send. Yep, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna take a screenshot of what Big Van Vader looks like on their stream, and I'll send it to the Dark Scream tab. Stream's great. Yeah, there we go. Get a little snip in there. Yeah, this is how they drew Big Van Vader. Dark Scream pod. Yeah, chat. There we go. Yep, just posted it in the Dark Scream chat.
Who's Sam Huston?
Oh, I don't know, actually. That sounds familiar, though. Wait, isn't he... Wait, Sam Houston? Yeah, okay, so, yeah, it was Big Van Vader, Erwin R. Shyster. And she basically drew him! Like, she basically nailed it. Like, just based on the name. And then final one was Diamond Dallas Page. Because I gave it to Julia, who doesn't know anything about wrestling, or, like, it's a thing where she knows nothing about Pokemon, so they make her draw all the Pokemon.
Okay, how did I park my ship like this?
I don't know, that's just... Oh, that's like me and Sips's hit and run. My car was always parked at a precarious angle. Hey, what are you laughing at?
I'm coming for that.
Yeah, don't you remember Big Van Vader? It looks exactly like that, and that was his catchphrase. Big Van Vader. What a, like, legend to inspire this artwork. No, some of their artwork is hilarious. I think one of my favorites ever was drawing Fast and the Furious sequels, and one of them was like, no, so this is about, like, yeah, Nathan Terrell has to travel back in time to meet the Pro Terrell that invented the wheel so he could invent drag racing. He would eventually invent the car, and then they draw, like, Vin Diesel's body on, like, a weird Tyrannosaurus, on, like, a, like, Brontosaurus body.
Get the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, oh no, it's Sam Houston's Jake the Snake's brother. Yeah, I feel sorry for all of them. They went through absolute hell, and it sucks. With such an awful father.
And yet, matchmaker Grizzly Smith brings us another tremendous card.
No!
Mid-South Wrestling.
Oh no, Mid-South. Man, that Grizzly Smith could do no wrong. What's he doing right now? He's fucking 11-year-olds in the back of the lot. Another great match by Grizzly Smith. Fucking hell. What a piece of shit. I love landing like an asshole. It's so much fun. I remember, oh man, Destroy All Humans was such a fun game that I did not feel like going back to in the remake.
It's still funny to me.
What?
Dog.
It's really no. Drawfee is great. They're like, so there is like a fun thing that happens sometimes on Drawfee where they bring in a guest and they just have like nothing in common because their sense of humor is like very dry. And a lot of times they'll start crying and laughter while drawing whatever they're drawing. I say the best one is drawing Pokemon from memory, because that's where it's revealed that Julia, the member of the show, has just no idea what Pokemon look like, and just drew this like weird skeevy old man with a Nokia phone. It's like, that's what Spheal looks like, that's a Pokemon. It's like, Julia, what do you think Pokemon is?
The fact that they say it with such confidence.
Yeah. No. That was remember Big Van Vader's guy's catchphrase? I love like saying dumb shit with so much confidence. That's why my did you ever see the Herculad clip from Oni Plays?
No.
Oh, I need to send you Herculad. It's like they gaslight. They gaslight Zack so no. They gaslight Zack super hard into believing that there's a small version of Hercules in Disney's Hercules named Herculad.
Damn.
Herculad is on the Oni Plays wiki. He just says it with such confidence. And he's like, yeah, no, what are you talking about? I've seen that movie like 8 times. Yeah, don't you remember Herculad? Okay, yeah. That's Herculad, that's a sidekick. Yeah, like they're just like he clearly, but like Zach just does not understand. Yeah, I'm posting that in the Dark Scream jacket. It's amazing. I love her. I love the Herculad discussion because they gaslight him for like 3 minutes straight.
Wake up, Lau! Wake up! Lau, turn the TV and the Pentagon! And the fucking Pentagon!
Man, I loved that scene when I saw Turning Red and they said they hit the fucking Pentagon.
Pandas. It's always pandas melt steel beams. Damn, that should have been the name of the episode.
Oh, that'd been a good one. Oh my god. No, okay. There's a difference between gaslighting somebody into, like, manipulating them to do you favor stuff, and gaslighting someone to try and convince them that a cartoon character that doesn't exist totally exists and they're crazy for not remembering them. That's fun to do. I can't keep a straight face a lot of the time, so it's like really tough. Yeah, like actually convince somebody that like no, dude, don't you remember? There's like there's totally that hidden Shrek is totally unlockable in Kingdom Hearts 1. So no, you don't remember? This was a huge lawsuit about it. No, like the developers put him in. There's a model, but you have to go into Game Shark to like actually like load it on there. But no, there's a Shrek asset because the crew, one of the members brought over a hard drive from his old job, which was making Shrek extra large on the Xbox before he made Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, back. Doesn't that sound actually kind of convincing though? If you didn't know what I was talking about, like no, don't you remember that? It was hidden in the data, but there was totally a secret code to unlock it that was not in like any of the magazines, and was only found out when somebody brute forced it like 5 years later.
It was on that episode of Did You Know Gaming.
No, it was actually not on Did You Know Gaming. It was actually on Pop Fiction originally, but a video was taken down, so that's unfortunately lost. But no, there was like a mirrored version for a while. Like you could, if you really look hard, you could probably find it online though. But that's what I told you about Shrek was Pop Fiction of all things. Yeah, Disney just didn't want it talked about because there was a lawsuit involved. So that's why it's not on. Disney's powerful enough for that. That's why it's not on Did You Know Gaming. I hope someone came in and listened to me saying all that and didn't know that I'm making this the fuck up and that Shrek is not in Kingdom Hearts 2.
And then they come back to you. You lie!
You liar! You liar! What makes you lie? Like, yeah, Oni, that's the kind of stuff you could do with your friends. You convince them that Shrek is in Kingdom Hearts 2, but he's only unlockable through through a particular command on the pause screen that was not in any cheat menu because a lawsuit happened.
All right. That's
No,
nuts.
so
That's so
the
nuts.
Super Mario Brothers porno, the second part that that was like missing for a long time. Yeah, that exists entirely in Bob Hoskins. Yeah, in Bob Hoskins' estate. So Nintendo bought all the copies, but Bob Hoskins bought the other one because he thought it was very it was like very flattering of his character.
You were
It
doing
was
a
actually
good.
buried with him. Funny enough, not a lot of people know that.
You were doing a good job until you mentioned Bob Hoskins' name.
Well, no, there is a Mario porno that Nintendo bought. That's true. But I was saying like Bob Hoskins. Yeah, like no, he has the last copy that isn't owned by Nintendo. It was destroyed in the like all the copies were destroyed. They're basically like buried in the landfill like near ET or something. We'll eventually probably find the DVD for the Mario Brothers 2. But the only copy we know of is buried with Bob Hoskins.
So yeah, apparently it was Ron Jeremy who was known as Squeegee, and then my
Yep.
friend asks, "There's a
The other
porn
guy
star out
as
there shorter and
Borneo.
fatter?" Then Ron Jeremy's like, "No, they just got it backwards."
Yeah. Apparently Ron Jeremy was a fan of Mario. So it's like,
Liar.
no, I guess he was. I go, no, I think the other one's Luigi guy. We don't care. So, okay.
And I assume Ron Jeremy's not a big fan of being in prison.
No, I don't think especially him. Wait, did he go to prison?
I don't know.
I heard there was some, like, accusations.
I know the meaning of the word is.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, ooh. Oh, damn. Wait, he's been in jail for 2 years?
Man, COVID really fucked up time.
Yeah.
I just remember.
Oh, okay. I forgot he was being tried in 2020, and I'm like, why does he have a Hannibal Lecter mask? Oh, wait, that's a mask because of COVID.
Hannibal Lecter.
I was like, Ron Jeremy's rolled out with a Hannibal Lecter mask over his cock to make sure it doesn't hurt anybody. Yeah, there's making jokes like that, Oni. Yeah, no need to get worried. Like real gaslighting's a problem. Like gaslighting your friends into believing in stupid shit is so much fun. But you have to tell them, or else they're gonna go and tell somebody else. Because I've spread misinformation very badly before. Because I will hear something. Like, yeah, no, the misinformation I spread the most, I remember who I heard this from, but it was bullshit, was, oh yeah, you know the reason that there was never another season of Oh My Goddess was because they requested actual gold leaf to melt down to draw one of the characters' hair, and then they burned the entire budget on that gold leaf ink, so they literally drew the budget away on this anime, and thus
Nice.
didn't have enough to get renewed for a second season because the show wasn't profitable.
Nice try, Hannibal.
Yeah. But no, that one in particular, like, I believed that one. Like, I heard that from somebody. I believed that for, like, 5 years. And I'm like, why can't I find any information about this? But it sounds so cool! Like, what a good story! That's her name.
Amber Turd, hashtag me poo.
God damn it.
You could say her trial has
Her trial has twists. I was mentioning that she said, yeah, Johnny Depp totally beat me, and I used this particular brand of concealer all the time when I went out. And that brand of concealer tweets out, no, you didn't. Like, we didn't even exist at the time. And that's the only time I won't say silence brand.
Shut up, brand.
Silence brand! This is one case of, oh, yo, no, brand, keep talking. I want to hear more. The only two brands like that, I will say, are Devolver and this makeup company. I'm like, tell me more, brand. Futures, future. Oh, Nina Struthers.
Who?
Nina Struthers is is the fake executive in all the Devolver press conferences that are directed by Adult Swim.
Oh
Please
yeah.
tell me you've seen one of the Devolver E3 shows.
I have.
Okay.
The one that had Metal Wolf Chaos in it.
Yeah.
Metal Wolf Chouse.
I like the I think one of my favorites was when they stole the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, they stole the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, transitional screen. And then there was and then the one recently that just ripped apart NFTs. Yeah, no,
They are
never do a
fuckable.
joke that hurts anybody.
They are
Because
fuckable.
jokes that hurt people, I got can-showed by somebody like a couple years ago. I've never been so prepared to beat someone's ass into oblivion than the dude who can-showed me.
What the heck is a cash? Oh.
Yeah, that thing in anime where you shove fingers up somebody's ass. He's like, "Hey, jutsu!" I'm like, "I will kill you, dude." It's like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? It hurts.
And it's kind of.
It's assault, basically.
It's a sexual assault, is it
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, it is. I was ready to beat that guy's ass into the ground. I don't know why I didn't. That's the one time I regret not punching somebody.
You stuck your fingers up my ass. Oh, no big deal. You scamp.
Yeah, you scamp. Like, it was a dude I just met that day. It's like, who the fuck are you? It's like, wait. And I thought it was a friend of a friend, but no. Apparently it's just some dude that showed up and leached off the group. It's like, what the? Oh god, I hate that.
Oh, that's cringe.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
What a weak slap. I love that the more time goes on, everyone's like, wow, we need to get Will Smith out of that marriage.
We need to get Ezra Miller out.
Get Ezra Miller and Jada Smith together. The ultimate twist.
Yeah.
I think about Bashki stuff, and I'm like, man, I should watch Cool World. Then I remember, no, I shouldn't watch Cool World.
No. Oof, no.
Man, Cool World is a mess that could have been amazing, but they just kept making Bashki not. They refused to use any of his ideas. They brought him on as a director, and he wasn't allowed to do anything.
Yeah, because Kim Basinger fucking visit some dying kids or something. I don't know.
Why the movie wasn't family friendly in the first place? At least go hard with it.
Family picture.
A key plot point of that movie is what happens when you have sex with a cartoon character.
And you're supposed to create this body horror hybrid, but
Which would have been awesome. I would have loved to have seen that movie. Because could you imagine a 3D thing that's all rotoscoped by Ralph Bakshi, to look like a weird half cartoon freak? That sounds awesome. But I love the idea of a creep. Could you imagine what it would look like if something that was 2D existed in 3 dimensions for a little bit? And crushed itself under the weight of reality because it's not meant to exist in the state. Well, there's no way that body could support itself without crumbling. And it'd be the most gruesome thing ever. And that is why Bendy and the Ink Machine should have been a better game. Because it could have had body horror like that, but it didn't. You ready to call it?
yeah. Hang on, let me see if the game's saving right now. Store point saved. Yeah, that usually means it's saved. Let me just exit the menu.
Yeah.
Ah. Ugh.
No. Gah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh no, no! The sound. This game sure got cool.
It did. It actually did. I only showed off like a fraction of how it improved. That new
Yeah,
weird
you didn't get
space
to
based
pirates.
that new weird space based thing was pretty neat.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, and yeah, I did have a space battle, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
yeah. Can't
Good
wait.
times.
Can't wait till I get good.
Yeah,
Get good
getting good,
scrubs.
getting good at what? Getting good at No Man's Sky.
Hey, guess what? What? You suck. No.
No.
Let's see.
All right.
Hold on. I need to turn my calendar, and it's a dog themed calendar.
Oh fuck yeah, dogs.
It's a dogs that are owned by cops or something. It's pretty cute.
What?
Yeah. Um.
That's weirdly specific.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know any
I mean,
weird.
I had a calendar with recipes that I never followed, and I feel bad because a lot of those sounded really good.
Whew.
Oh no, Carnage is gonna. Oh, you're gonna fight now, Carnage. He thinks that Erd from Oh My Gosh is harder than Ryoko from, yeah, from Tenshibuya.
And I'm too tired to fight right now.
Fair
Maybe next time.
enough. All right.
Anyways, that is No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Oh god, yes, it's actually worth it now. And
Yeah. About time.
I'll catch you guys later. Darkstream signing
Good.
out.
So, Smooth signing off.
Good night.
Good night.